Hey guys, Zeke the Geek and I'm back again on Pokemon Showdown, where today, people, we are doing something a bit different. We're not going to be doing battles with that Mega Venusaur team that we've been using so much of because I've been battling so much with it, and I'm pretty sure it's getting boring just to see the same team over and over, especially when it's on Pokemon Showdown, and it's probably not even interesting. So that's why we're going to be doing some live team builder right here, right now, on Pokemon Showdown, of course, because that's the best site to do team builders on. Now, as you can see, we are going to be using Mega Gengar. Now, the reason for this is last night I was sitting on my bed enjoying myself playing Pokemon, and I was doing quite well. And then I ran into a Gengar Whimsicott combo that just Encore disabled me to death. It's very annoying. I lost miserably. The next battle, Perish Trap team. Very annoying. I won. Barely. It bothered me. The next battle was a normal battle. It was fun, and I won, and it was intense and stuff, and it was great, and that's what the kind of battles I like. But then after that, I went against two Perish Trap teams in a row, and I lost miserably. And Perish Trap is annoying, and apparently, I think I read on Twitter that in UK regionals, the finalists were both using a Perish Trap team or something like that, or one of them had like a Gengar Whimsicott or something like that. So, yeah, people have been starting to use these annoying tactics more, so I felt like I gotta try it now. When I started playing VGC, every time I'd run into a Perish Trap, I was like, oh my goodness, why is this even a thing? I'm never going to use it. I don't want to be one of those people. But here I am, about to try it out. Now, I'm not going to be bringing this to Battle Spot, obviously, because that's just a dick move. But I definitely want to try it out on Showdown, because why not? So, obviously, we have Gengar as our Mega, and the whole team is going to be built around him, or his tactic, which is Perish Song, no duh, Protect, Disable, and Shadow Ball. Now, the plan is to have three different win conditions. One is just Perish Trap, another is Encore Disable Trap, and the other is Rain. There's going to be Rain on this team as well, so Ludi, Polly, because I really wanted to try Rain team, but then I was like, you can honestly just stick Rain on any team, almost, because all you need is Polly, Ludi. And by themselves, it doesn't even matter who the other Pokemon on your team are, because they synergize well, they have nice coverage, and they're just good. So we're going to put them on this team just because I've been reading some teams and seeing what's been going on, and yeah, it's quite nice. Now, we already know the spreads we're going to be going for most of these Pokemon. Not all of them, but most of them, because I was already running some calcs and seeing what are good spreads for Perish Trap teams, because I normally don't do these types of things. So, yeah, obviously the item is going to be the Gengarite, and he is going to be max speed with Timid and 0 attack in IVs. Obviously, we don't want any attack, so that foul play won't hurt us too much. And we're going to go max HP, because our special attack is already so high, so that's nice. And we don't really need to be using Shadow Ball that often. It's more if we just get taunt and we need to do something. And it already does insane with 190 special attack, so that's good. And then also just 167 HP allows us to live more stuff. And we have 4 more, so we might as well just put that in special attack, because why not? So that is our Mega Gengar. I'm curious, what does shiny Mega Gengar look like? Oh, it's the pink one. I love that. We have to use that. I love shiny Gengar. It's so cool. Anyways, next thing. I don't know why. Is everyone's Pokemon Showdown like this? When it loads the Pokemon list, it takes forever? Because I feel like it's a bit weird. So our next Pokemon, I was thinking, because we're going to have that Rain duo in the back, I wanted to use Raichu, because Raichu is a fake-out user with Lightning Rod. Now, I know a lot of you are like, wait, what about Scrafty? Scrafty's even better, plus Raichu has a ground weakness. What are you doing? You're crazy. I understand that, but don't worry, because I haven't decided whether I want to use Scrafty yet or not, and I might actually use it. Obviously, we're going to put this thing down to level 50. What does a shiny Raichu look like? Ooh, it's all orange and stuff. That's cool. Let's just be a dick and just use all shiny Pokemon, because that's the kind of guy we are. Now, obviously, like I said, we're using Fake Out and Protect, because this is a Perish Trap team, so pretty much every Pokemon is going to have Protect, and there's going to be like no choice Pokemon. And yes, this is why I'm using Raichu instead of Scrafty. It gets Encore, so Raichu Gengar is just a lead that can probably sweep teams for players who aren't even that good. So yeah, I'm a bit of a dick. And also, Volt Switch, this allows us to get, I believe Volt Switch, like if another Mega Gengar was on the opposing side, I can use Volt Switch and it'll be fine and dandy, right? Because that allows Raichu to switch out, and also Gengar can just switch out because he's a ghost type and doesn't get trapped by Shadow Tag. So that's nice. Now, the item, I'm debating still between Air Balloon and Focus Sash. So, I'm going to just run Focus Sash, though. This ensures that I can just fake out, live something, and get whatever I need to get off. Now, I am going to do a max speed, of course. Don't forget to do 0 like that as well. Now, thinking about the Pokemon I want to use, I realize this team has got quite a lot of special attack, which is why I'm going to have to use Scrafty, I believe, yep. And because this thing is sashed, there is no reason why to invest in any defense or HP, because it's not supposed to eat a hit. It's more supposed to just fake out, protect, Encore, Volt Switch. It's not trying to take damage. So, yeah, that's what that thing's gonna do. Sorry, I had to pause the video there for a sec. We'll just get right into this. Sorry about that. So yeah, Raichu, obviously, no need to invest in any HP or anything, because it is running that sash, so I don't... There's no... It's not going to be 3-hit KO by anything, so even like with lots of investment, or actually... Yeah, even with a lot of investment, it's going to get bodied by anything. Now, this team is already looking like a great lead. Fake Out destroys things. Gengar can just Perish Song, and then they can Protect, they can Encore, they can Volt Switch, they can Shadow Ball, they can Disable. I mean, there's so much you can do. I have 2 win conditions already. Perish Trap, Encore, Disable. Unexperienced players are going to be destroyed by this, and even experienced players are going to have to play very carefully around this team. Now, of course, I've got one huge weakness right now, and that is Landorus T. Earthquake will destroy this team at the moment, which is why I was thinking about putting Air Balloon on Raichu, but I decided against it because that gets popped really easily. And not only that, but the next 2 Pokemon is the Rain duo. Of course, you already know Politoed come in with that nice and Drizzle. Obviously, he's the Rain Setter, and then Ludi is going to be our next. Now, I could run Kingdra because I believe Kingdra gets Disable or something, which would be cool, but I don't really need another Disabler, and yeah, actually, that could be really good. Poly Kingdra. Okay, Poly Kingdra is another option that makes... Because Kingdra also gets Swift Swim, I believe it gets Disable. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm really curious. Does it get Disable? Because then you could do Poly Kingdra. Politoed gets Encore. Kingdra gets Disable. Plus, they're both under the Rain, so they can still do things like Ice Beam, Scald. Obviously, you'd lose the Giga Drain, but from like Ludicolo. But I don't know. Maybe I want to run Kingdra. Kingdra. Swift Swim. I don't know why, but I feel like it gets Disable. It gets Disable. Should I try this out? Oh, I'm so tempted to try this out. Do I want to, though? What's its weakness? Fairy? Gengar? Kind of... Oh, I don't even have Sludge Bomb on Gengar, so it doesn't really beat that. You know what? If I do put Scrafty on, then Kingdra Scrafty, that's a big fairy weakness. Things like Sylveon could kind of bother me. But then I could always just Protect and then Disable the next turn because I'm going to outspeed. Oh my goodness. Decisions. This is tough. You know what? I'm going to try Kingdra out. Off screen, I'm going to try both Kingdra and Ludi out. Now, obviously, they do pretty much the same thing. What does Kingdra want? Obviously, it's not going to be a Focus Lens, Kingdra. Shoot. I don't even know what item I'm going to give it yet. Okay, well, let's first put on Disable. Protect, Scald. That's also a dragon weakness, though. You know, I don't know if I'm going to want this, and then we could go Ice Beam, because that's useful. Oh, we could also put Drake. You know, I'll decide afterwards whether Kingdra or Ludi's better, but basically this is what Kingdra's going to look like, and it's going to have HP and speed investment. Actually, I want to see how fast it can get. 137. I already did some calcs on Ludi. Ludi, 108 speed with Swift Swim, outsped Lando T. So this thing only needs 108. 108 is 20. Okay. So that's not even fast. That's pretty easy to get that. And then we can just go special attack and HP. We want an odd number though, so 212. And then the rest can go in special defense. Yeah, special defense sounds good. There we go. You know, this could be a potential spread right here, and I might do it. Right, this is gonna be it. I have no clue what item. Maybe like Life Orb, or I have no clue really. But yeah, Kingdra is something I'm gonna try out off screen before we start doing battles with this team. But for now, I'm gonna put Ludicolo because that's what I was already planning on. But man, Kingdra Poly could also be another deadly combo. The thing is, no, not really, because they don't have the trap portion anymore without Gengar. I don't know, it's tough. But, actually, it could still be good, because they hit Poly, and then I'm going to put eject button on Politoed, so I can switch something back in, because Politoed's only real purpose is to set up Rain, and then just be there to be able to Encore and Perish Song as well. So, I don't know. Politoed, bit iffy. But yeah, like I said, we're running eject button and Drizzle. So yeah, that Kingdra's something that we might do, maybe not. I want to see what shiny looks like. Yep, we're being a dick, running all shinies. I don't even know why running shinies is a dick thing, but apparently it is. Perish Song. Whoops, I can't even spell Encore right now. Encore and Scald. I just realized Politoed gets Belly Drum. Physical Politoed Belly Drum. New meta. Scald. And we're just going to make a very defensive Politoed. So, HP and defense. It's already got nice special defense naturally, so yeah, and we don't really need to be outspeeding things because all we're going to be doing is Perish Song Encore. So the only problem with this is Encore is very slow from Politoed, but the whole point of Encore is just to be another Encore disabler, with Gengar being disable, right? Or even Kingdra being disable. Oh, see, the problem with Kingdra is, oh no, see, we could Encore, and then next turn disable with Kingdra. And then switch into Ludi. Into Gengar after we Encored. But nah, they can still switch out that turn. So, okay, that's a bit iffy. Obviously, we're going to be running the bold nature. So yeah, there's still stuff there's different ways you can run this, and I'm just going over it. So if you want to make a team like this, which please don't, because I'll hate you, even though I'm making one now. I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but I hate these teams. That's why I'm making it. But if you're making one too as you watch this, then these are all different ideas you can do. Poly Kingdra is Rain, but also fits the whole Disable Encore feature of it. And actually, it could work, because you lead Gengar and Raichu, you take out 2 with the Perish Trap, and then your next 2 are Poly and Kingdra, and then you don't even need the Trap anymore, because it's already their last 2 Pokemon. So, that's another possibility. But for now, we're just going to run Ludicolo, because Ludicolo Politoed is a bit more standard. You don't really need the Perish, or the Trap, or the Encore, or the Disable, so, yeah. Obviously, we're going to be running Assault Vest. Let me get up the spread I have for him, because it's a bit of a complicated spread. It's on the side of the screen, you guys can't see it. But it's a 156 HP, obviously a minus attack there, and then this is a 0 for those foul plays. You might as well do that for every special attacker, and it's also like Confusion as well. Confusion's probably the bigger one, actually. 156 for 140. Now, this allows it to outspeed a max speed adamant Lando T. So a jolly one will outspeed, but they're normally not jolly, so I'm not worried about that. And then also this special attack allows it to OHKO with an Ice Beam, a Garchomp that's barely invested in HP. If it's got like 252 HP, I'm pretty... Wait, why did I hit that? I meant to choose... go back to Ludi. Crap. Now, of course, Polyludi is just a standard rain, and that's always nice to have because they can work well by themselves. They don't need an entire team built around them, and they just fit well on Perish Trap teams, I feel like. So, and it's a really hard counter to what did I say was my weakness? Lando T. There we go. Okay, now why is Pokemon Show being so slow? See, look at this. I'm clicking on moves. Sorry, I'm probably bothering the mic with this. What the heck? Okay. Now we're going to be running. What did I say? Hold up. Fake out. Yeah, because we gotta do all attacking, so we can't do protect. Because obviously we have the assault vest. So fake out, Scald, Giga Drain, and Ice Beam. Fake out, obviously it's another fake out user, and that's great on Perish Trap teams. Scald is just for water stab, Giga Drain, grass stab, and recovery, of course, and then Ice Beam just to take out those Lando T's. And did I choose my nature already? I did not choose my nature. What was the nature? I gotta look. Okay, it was modest nature, is what I like to run. So this EV spread allows it to survive a few things, last a bit longer, as well as take out things with this 156 plus, and this 140 speed allows it to outspeed Lando T, Scarf, Adamant. So yeah, that's the first half of the team. These are probably the Pokemon that are going to be brought the most, but now it's time for the backup. Hold up, I gotta bring up another screen. And we were going to be running... Actually, I didn't even check this. I haven't even done any spreads or anything for Scrafty, but we're gonna still run Scrafty because of Quick Guard, and Talonflame kind of gives this team a bit of a problem. Plus, it is Quick Guard, Fake Out, Protect, and now at this point we could go for a Dark type move in Knockoff. Or we could go for Brick Break or Drain Punch. Ooh, this is tough decisions. Tough decisions. I'm just reading some articles and stuff. Why do we have Shed Skin? We need Intimidate. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with the Knockoff. Yeah, Knockoff is probably a solid play. We don't really need fighting moves. Let me think. What gives this team trouble? Think about Terrakions, because I know Terrakion is a very powerful Pokemon. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. Knockoff is nice. It allows me to defeat other ghost types that can't get trapped, so... And that could potentially give my Mega Gengar some trouble if I can't KO them, but they can KO me. Now, item for Scrafty. I have not thought about this. So Taunters give me a tough time. I'm not going to put Mental Herb on this Scrafty though, because he's not the one who needs it. I will go back to his item in a little bit. I'm actually going to research Perish Trap. Hold up. Perish. Wait, what's up? VGC 2015. Perish Trap. What am I looking for? Scrafty sets. I just want to see what is the typical. Hold up. Perish Rain, Tokyo. This is gonna be good. Let's look for Scrafty. Hold up. Oh, there's a Gothitelle, which is probably going to be my last one. I also want to see what Gothitelle tends to run. Okay, that's interesting. Scrafty. Leftovers? Yeah, that seems about right. Hold on, this actually looks like an interesting spread. I want to read this. Okay, hold on. Do I just want to copy this, though? Maybe. Fake out, drain punch, crunch, protect, but I wanted quick guard. So we'll get rid of that drain punch. Attack EVs allow Scrafty's crunch and Mega Gengar Shadow Ball together to take out Careful Trevenant. What the heck? Why do I care about Trevenant? This EV is to let Scrafty survive a Brave Bird. Oh, this is probably a good spread then. And then the special defense allows for surviving a rain-boosted Hydro Pump from Specs Kingdra. Oh, okay, that's quite a lot then. UVs are actually more than necessary for these targets, but I had then extra bulk. Okay, Fake Out is to stop various opposing Pokemon where the order of importance is outlined. Yep, okay, we're just gonna run Leftovers then, because Leftovers is solid. Why not? Actually, I could run Citrus. Citrus is a bit more recovery. I'm gonna run Citrus Berry, because Citrus Berry gives a lot of recovery compared to Latnap. We're gonna be using Protect a lot, so Leftovers will actually come in quite a lot handy. And let's just copy this EV spread because he has tons of calcs here and they look like solid calcs. Doop, doo doop, doo doop. And yeah, if you're making a team, honestly, just look up articles and you can find tons of spreads and stuff, like if you don't know what to do. So Careful, plus special defense, minus special attack. Okay, obviously we're doing that. And so, yeah, if you don't know what kind of spreads you want, definitely go and check, like, obviously for my Mega Venusaur team, most of those spreads I was able to figure out myself, just from doing calcs from things I know I want to live and things I know I need. But there were things like the Mega Venusaur I got from Aaron Cybertron Zhang, because he had a solid Mega Venusaur that I really liked. The Clefable was on a Mega Salamence team that I saw someone use, and I really wanted the spread. And yeah, those were like the only two that I actually think I copied off of other people, but it's because the spreads worked, and they were already calced and stuff, and I didn't want to have to run the calcs myself, and those are things that I want to live, so obviously these are good calcs. And if it's a complicated EV spread, then no, obviously people have already found good spreads, so you might as well use it. But if you find certain things that you prefer, like if you're having trouble on your team, just calc and you'll be able to find good things. Now for the last Pokemon, we are going to be running Gothitelle, of course. So, Gothitelle. This allows us to have Shadow Tag, another trap user, which is quite nice. It really makes this team scream trap, but whatever. And this thing can have Citrus Berry, actually. Mental Herb. Mental Herb. Does this get taunt? If this gets taunt, we can shut down taunt users. It gets taunt. We're going taunt because taunt really hurts this team, so if we have Mental Herb, we can take a taunt from a Thundurus and then we can taunt it back. So that's the whole point of this. And that's going to be like instead of Trick Room, because I don't really want Trick Room, because this team kind of likes speed, and so there's no point of setting up a Trick Room, and then if I have to switch out, everything else is just messed up. So, yeah. Obviously, we're running Protect. This thing doesn't get Perish Song, but what does it get? I could run things, some Psychic Stab, sure. Psychic. I get Psychic. What else do I get? Psyshock, Confusion, Dream Eater, Future Sight. Okay, Mirror Coat. Yeah, I think we'll go with Psychic then. Or do we want Psyshock because this team is kind of hurt by It's a bit on the low side when it comes to... We're going to go with Psyshock. Where was that? Psyshock. Here it was. And then for the last move, we don't want to run Trick Room. We could run a Screen, potentially. But do we really need it? We could run Reflect. That could be nice. Any coverage we want? Not really. Heal Bell? That could be nice. I'm just going to see what stuff I can get, though. Light Screen. I could always run a Screen move, definitely. Rain Dance. That could be interesting. Rest. We're probably going to run Rest. Maybe not, though, because it's a bit hard to get Rest when you're... Yeah, Maybe Trick Room was... Nah, I'm gonna run Rest. Just allows for a chance to heal, and yeah. Now, I'm reading this article. One sec, hold up. Defensive use have no... Alright, yep. We're going to go ahead and run quite a lot of HP. Not 252 though, because one sec. There we go. And there we go. And then I already did these calcs before. This is just to allow it for a lot of bulk. It allows it to be 3 at KO'd or more by quite a lot of things. I believe this also allows it to live an Adamant Tyranitar Crunch. I believe that was the calc I ran. I don't know, some powerful dark type move. So that's the point of that. That's all. And then we could run the Sassy Nature. Actually, I think I'm going to. Now, this isn't a Trick Room, so do we really want to minimize all our speed? At 85 speed, we're not out... It could be nice, because then Trick Room, we could counter Trick Room with our own Gothitelle. So we'll go ahead and do that. That also allows us to not get destroyed by things. So yeah, we'll do that. That's 63 speed. That's quite nice. I like that. We'll do that. We'll do Sassy. It doesn't have Trick Room itself, but if we go against another Trick Room, Gothitelle will be able to outspeed some of the faster Trick Room opponents. So that'd be nice. And yeah, I'm guessing we're done then, are we? Yeah, this is a pretty annoying, solid team, but I'm definitely gonna start testing. And I could always change Ludicolo for Kingdra. I'm definitely gonna try both. But for now, we'll just do Ludicolo because I don't want to do the Kingdra yet. But that is definitely a possibility that I will think about. So, yeah, this strategy's annoying and I really don't want to see it too much, but I have to try it because I'm going to make them all shiny just because it's cool that way. Although a lot of these look really dumb shiny, but the heck? There's like no difference there. Whatever. Anyways, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this live team builder. I'm sorry towards the end I wasn't really talking too much because I was reading some articles on Parish Trap teams and spreads and stuff on Nugget Bridge, of course. But I'm gonna definitely test this out a lot before I start doing some actual videos for this because I'm going to decide whether Kingdra or Ludi is better. So I gotta test both of them out, and now I'm just saying this a million times over and over. So please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below any suggestions you have for the team, or just videos you want to see in the future, or any other teams you want to see. If you want to see me make another rain team that's not a trap team, if you want to see me make a sun team, a sand team, a trick room team, a tailwind dependent team. I hate that. Please don't do that. Yeah, that's whatever you want to see in the future. And Pokemon Insurgent will be coming back soon. I've just been focusing a lot on VGC lately just because I love it, and that's kind of the main point of this channel is for VGC. So anyways, please subscribe because I will be continuing to post daily. I'm sorry I forgot to post yesterday, but that's besides the point. I was very busy. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.